Hello everyone. Today I would like to read out the sixth and the last chapter titled The Unreturned Roads from my manuscript From Bhaiyas to Bhai. This chapter is part of a fictional story inspired by social realities. Any resemblance to specific individuals, events, or institutions is purely coincidental. The characters and situations portrayed are created for storytelling and reflective purposes only. Now I'll read out the chapter to you. Ankita's tears did not seem willing to leave her eyes, as if they had formed an attachment to them. Her relationship with tears began the day her brother was sent away to her to a support center. Until then, she did not even know what such places were meant for. Her family was equally unaware. The decision had been suggested by a family friend. Perhaps the intention was good, seeing Darshan's deteriorating state of mind. But the decision did not work in the family's favor. Every day, the family prayed and hoped for Darshan's well being. Over the years, he had lost not only his fear but also his love for his parents and sister. By then, he had already stepped into a dark world, one with no return. Every night, Ankita blamed herself. She wished she had helped her brother when he needed her the most. She wished she had understood his struggles, his loneliness, the company he kept. The transformation from Bhaiya to Bhai had not happened overnight. It was gradual, silent, and unnoticed by everyone at home. Guilt and shame replaced laughter. Slowly, the happiness that once held the family together began to fade. After 1 year, Darshan was discharged from the support center. But he was unwilling to return home. During his stay, he had built a circle of influence. He supported others, helped them, earned their loyalty. Soon they gave him a name, Daga Bhai, a naming ceremony without celebration, a title given in admiration, a protector of hope, but a hope rooted in darkness. On the day of his release, his mother prepared his favorite food. His father left home with cautious hope. Maybe their son would return changed. Maybe the walls of that place had reformed him, but Darshan refused to look at them. He walked away with his newfound companions, hardened, fearless, unapologetic. With harsh words and the backing of men ready to harm anyone who opposed him, he claimed his place as their leader. He had found his home in the dark world. His father returned home defeated. There was no strength left to argue, no energy left to fight. Slowly, the family withdrew from society. The tall walls of the dark world refused to release their Dagabhai. Darshan's network expanded among the powerful and the infamous. He built his presence in the underworld step by step. News of his actions occasionally reached home. Each headline wounded them, yet they remained silent, helpless observers. Ankita did not know the details of his life until one day the family read about his death in the newspaper. They did not go to receive his body. He had already caused them enough pain, enough destruction. His choices had deeply affected Ankita's life too. Finding a suitable partner for her became difficult. The stigma followed them everywhere. Eventually, she married into a family with its own unresolved struggles. Not knowing where life would take her, Ankita adjusted, compromised, survived. Often she stood before her brother's photograph and wondered, where did the mechanic disappear? The doctor, the architect, the engineer? Where did those childhood dreams go? She never saw him again after he left for the support center. In those midnight conversations, she found her Darshan Bhaiya briefly. But the morning sun always took him away. She did not know how every Bhaiya becomes a Bhai. Each story is different. Yet one truth remains common: exclusion. A rejected person, a rejected idea, a discarded soul. Each carries pain. Some turn that pain into inspiration. For others, it becomes the seed of destruction. The power of inclusion often goes unnoticed, yet it creates quiet miracles. This truth may not be accepted by everyone, but it remains unchanged. Inclusion heals, exclusion destroys. And when a person keeps walking down the wrong path, ignoring every chance to turn back, their downfall slowly becomes inevitable. Ankita and her family continued to live in isolation. She refused to perform Shraddham for her brother. Her parents lost their smiles and lived in silent repentance. Ankita held into fragile hope that sometimes in the stillness of night she might meet her Darshan Bhaiya again. And somewhere that haunted soul wandered, burdened by its own mistake. That's all for the day. Do let me know your thoughts about the story by writing in the comment section. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.